In this video we are going to review the seduction and flirting techniques from Russell Brand, because it looks like the guy knows a thing or two when it comes to flirting and seducing. So let's go! Push and pull is a technique whereby you first make a compliment or you say a kind remark, that's the pull, and then you say you were joking or you make a little bit of a nastier remark, and that's the push away. It's a very good technique to build some intrigue and to make a compliment without fully giving your game away. It is most important that you use the push and pull in a few situations. 1, when the woman is not obviously attracted to you. 2, when you are not yet a super strong and sexual guy. And 3, when the compliment comes across as too big and the woman is like, oh, thank you, and then she doesn't know what to say. You want to use push and pull in this situation for a few reasons. 1 is because you don't want to come across as the too nice guy who's placing her on a pedestal. Russell Brand uses the push and pull very often, and he does it very well. Here are a few examples.
Line and beautiful, perfect nose and profile. People won't feel sympathy for you because they'll think you're a shimmering light of pure energy. Oh. But they might think that. I don't know what people think.
If Sam's watching...
Now, you, young lady, are the kind of thing you're the reason I went through puberty for women like you.
Oh, thanks. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
It's not going to get any better than this. That's it. You've peaked.
This one is funny. It's funny when you think about what Russell Brand stands for, at least theoretically. He's all about rebellion, he's all about squashing the rich people who are taking advantage of everybody else, he's all about equality, he's all about the brotherhood of man. But he certainly does not stand for equality when it comes to making all other men disappear and getting all the attention for himself. Here are a few examples.
You know, it's funny though, because I travel a lot. And
All these people are at work, are they?
Yeah, they're working.
Yeah.
They're just at work.
Well, no.
Work more quietly!
They're Facebooking, actually.
And we must create our own communities and our own politics.
But we're not one parliament, right? So would you do the parliament thing?
I don't like that bit. Although I like your one. In your parliament, they got swivel chairs. Like, that's amazing. No, you're out of order, mate. It's so informal. A swivel chair. You would not get that in my parliament.
That's good. Yeah, you
That's why we love you.
started with a metaphor and went literal. Yes, I like it.
That was a more succinct way of saying it. You must have been a bloody good lawyer.
No, I have to be succinct because we have to go to a break.
You've got to defend me in my next case. Apparently, I accused your Prime Minister of putting his dick in custard.
Now, I don't think that Russell Brand does it on purpose. He doesn't go out of his way thinking, I'm gonna make all these other men disappear so I get all the women here. But the end result is the same. He hogs all the attention, he makes all other men disappear. Sometimes he also does it in a bit of a socially nasty way. And after that, all women focus all of their attention on Russell Brand. Russell Brand has a clownish style of social dominance, but it's social dominance nonetheless. He uses a lot of jokes, a lot of humor, but the way he does it, it allows him to take the conversation wherever he wants. And ultimately, that's social power.
And lately, I don't see you enough. How can I get the right amount of Russell Brand in my diet?
This is the classic addiction dilemma. Once we have a little bit and then we get carried away and we can't control it. Our inability to moderate. Well, what happened was...
One technique that he uses a lot of times and that he especially relishes is that of making some crazy or off-handed remark that leave people completely at a loss of words. When that happens, it becomes very easy for Russell Brand to take over the interaction and to take it wherever he wants it. When that happens, he becomes the de facto leader of the interaction, and everybody else becomes a follower. Of course, women like leaders and they don't like followers. The way Russell Brand becomes the most attractive man in the room.
I had a real close encounter with a shark recently.
Little though, shark.
It wasn't. It was about 6 feet. So
Did
I
it
wouldn't-
eat people? Was it
well,
that tight?
it wasn't. But why are
Right.
you trying to diminish my
It's
story?
just the type of fish. You went near a fish.
Let me tell
People
you.
do that. That's your story. I was near a fish
Maybe
once.
let me tell it.
The same technique that Russell Brand used to wrestle control of the interaction in social settings, he also uses it when it comes to more sexual settings.
Now, Russ, I'm nervous to ask this, but you did say at the start of the year that you were considering attempting celibacy. Is that something that you have continued with?
What time do you finish work?
That again allows him to become the only man who's got the balls to be sexual, and all the women around are reacting to Russell Brand, which gives him huge power in the interaction.
Like your desk is a puzzle.
It is. I'm sorry about that.
What is
Can
the
I help you?
solution?
I think we could walk back in. So,
Here you
all right.
go, love. Be
Russell
careful,
comes on,
because that's a
breaks the
low-cut
set.
dress.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I'm only
wow.
flesh and blood. I've got instincts.
Oh, okay. Well,
Tell me what you need to know.
I'm just going to have a drink here.
What he likes doing is that of being super forward. He makes some crazy comments, some crazy remark, and he does not shy away from his lust and from his willingness to have sex with a woman. He sets up a dynamic of predator and prey. When the prey likes the predator, their game works wonders. But since there is always some hint of truth behind the game, then joking about having sex with a woman also often helps the man to actually later get to the sex. Finally, I wanted you to notice that Russell Brand has more than a touch of femininity in the way he speaks and the way he moves. If you come from a powerful frame, then adding a touch of femininity will make your seduction even easier and quicker, and women on average will be more attracted to you also in the long run. Women in relationships often complain that it's difficult to fully connect with their man. There is always a little bit of a difference between the two that most people find hard to reconcile. When you add a touch of femininity, it also means you understand women better, and it also makes you a better man in relationships. So I welcome the people who are watching here not to shy away from understanding women to the point where you can also act a little bit more feminine, because that only gives you more power in life, in seduction, and in relationship. And it's not just about power, it's about you enjoying a better relationship and you giving a better relationship to the women in your life.
Well, I haven't. No, this is how I dress for Hawaii. Elegantly.
Shankman because he loves me.
So, but it's good for you to be able to do something like
Yeah,
that.
it's a laugh.
Different. It looked like a total.
There are a few cons to the Russell Brand style of seduction and flirting. Personally, I'm not a big fan of it for a few reasons. Number one, as we've already said, you must be attractive to use this game to its full potential. Just imagine a fat, bald guy, completely unattractive, who talks badly, moves badly, with a smelly breath, and then he plays the same game that Russell Brand plays. How will people take it? The guy will be branded as a crazy guy, an abuser, and in this day and age, he will be slapped with some prison sentence maybe. The second reason why I don't like it so much is that it gives your game away. Now, if you're attractive and if the woman is attracted to you, then it's not a huge issue, and it can also help the seduction. But if the woman is not yet attracted to you, then it's the equivalent of saying, here are all my cards, I'm attracted to you. Then the moment she says no, then everybody knows, she knows that you've been chasing her and you failed. Now that's okay, it's important that you don't take it personally, but for everybody who's watching, then it's natural that your overall power in the social circle will go down. And the third reason why I don't like it is connected to reason number two, and that's that it gives all the power to the woman. Russell Brand technique is basically to say, I like you, I love you, I'm gonna give you crazy great sex, we're gonna make children, we're gonna be so happy together, come here baby. If the woman says yes, great, but that's the whole point. It's still the woman who has to say yes. You show all your cards and then you give all the power to the woman. To understand this principle, I would like you to compare Russell Brand with an equally attractive man. Take somebody with a similar style, Johnny Depp. Now, Johnny Depp can talk to a woman, and without showing all these cards, he can build the seduction where both Johnny Depp and the woman build towards the seduction. Since Johnny Depp is also so cool and attractive, Johnny Depp also has the possibility of making the woman chase him even more. That increases her attraction even more and gives Johnny Depp even more power. And that's ultimately the reason why I do not recommend people to copy Russell Brand's style even when they're attractive. Going under the radar presents a lot of advantages. It has more power, as we've just explained, but also it allows you more freedom of moving. Imagine there is a woman with a good career, or there is a woman with a husband, or there is a woman who cares about her privacy. With a guy like Russell Brand, she is forced to say no or to hide her willingness to sleep with him. A guy like Johnny Depp instead, at that point, can play more finesse seduction. You convey that intention with a lingering touch of the hand, with a little bit of a devilish smile, or with a bit of a longer eye contact, as if to say, I'm gonna fuck you so bad, but without saying it. To sum it up, I really like Russell Brand. We can all learn a lot from him. We can all learn to be a bit more feminine and to add some jokes and humor in our style. I think most guys do not flirt nearly enough. So in that sense, copying Russell Brand will probably help you and improve your seduction skills. However, I will not go as far as to say that you should copy Russell Brand 100%. As a matter of fact, 99.9% of the people, even the attractive one, are probably better off not to go 100% Russell Brand.